Hello, happy Tuesday. My name is Nioka Lynn. So today I woke up and I heard balance, and I've been asked before actually, when you speak and you talk about balance, what do you mean about balance? So I just want to touch on that a little bit. So while I was having my coffee this morning, my first cup, I I was thinking, what is balance? What is balance in my life? What is balance around me? Well, balance can be a lot of things, really. Balance is an excellent thing to have. So when I see balance in my life, the first thing I think about is situations, people around me. Love is balanced. And what I mean by that is just because you have people in your life that treat you wonderfully and they just, they let you know how wonderful you are to them. Um, that doesn't mean that's the only form of love. Then there are others who show up in your life and they give you a really hard time, one way or another. As I've mentioned before, you came here with a theme you wanted to explore. You made agreements with other souls on the other side before incarnating. You made an agreement to show up in each other's lives to perform one duty or the other. Maybe one came here to absolutely love you. That's one form of love. The other form of love is they agreed to come here and just absolutely torment the hell out of you. But it's all designed to provoke you, to propel you into something that you needed to experience. So I think in my life, when I think about balance, that's what I think about. I think about how people have shown up for me and helped me discover things about myself. And I am grateful. I surely am grateful, and I thank them. And yes, it's wonderful to have the ones that show up and absolutely love you and encourage you. That's wonderful. I've had some absolutely amazing people in my life um, that loved me that way. They encourage you. It's a warm, fuzzy feeling, it's wonderful. And again, like I said, there are those that showed up and really gave me a bad time. And I'm just as grateful for one as I am the other. So now, what else would be balanced? What else would be balanced in my life? Well, I guess because of the times we are in, things, are chaotic, and things elsewhere are not so much. I think if you focus too hard on the chaos and not enough on the beauty, you're out of balance. Yes, there's chaos all around us, all around us. But if you also look around you, there's beauty. And I think it's important to get your focus right. I think your focus needs to be balanced, you know. Yeah, it's okay to understand that things are going on around in the world. And I think when you understand that it has to be this way right now. Yes, all the ugly is being removed in people, in governments, in the world. Yeah, it's necessary. The gaping wound is open. Yes, the scab has been pulled off. The infection is leaving. So but again, I think it's important to be balanced in your focus. Focus on the beautiful things. This is your life. Maybe that's your purpose. I hear a lot of people say, I wish I knew what my purpose was. Maybe you're here just to keep the frequency up where you're at. Maybe you don't have to do anything really big and significant, to get a big name in the world. Maybe you're just there to hold a frequency. Maybe you're just being happy and loving and kind. Maybe that's enough. Why not? I think that's amazing. I think it's important to understand that you don't need this big, fancy, schmancy calling, you know, to be significant. Everything is significant. Everything. Everything. That's where the balance comes. That's beautiful balance. How can you know a good day without a bad one? When I mean a bad one that kind of hurts, I guess, one that's disappointing. But how can you appreciate a good day unless you've known that bad day? So the bad day actually served its purpose. It's a beautiful thing. How can you absolutely enjoy the beautiful sunshine and the birds singing and just beautiful weather? How can you really appreciate that unless you know the storms? And the storms serve a purpose. What would our earth look like with no rain? Everything serves a purpose. Everything is holiness in itself. It's a perfect balance. And when Gaia, this beautiful Mother Earth that we live on, this living being, when Gaia feels out of balance, she balances herself. Know it. Yeah. There's a lot of balance. There's balance in things we do. If we overdo something or underdo something. Yeah. Our eating habits, our sleeping habits, our shopping habits. Anything you do, there's a perfect balance. So maybe we need to sit down today. Listen, when things are spoken to me, I don't think it's just something I've got all wrapped up and I'm an expert at it. Absolutely not. I sit there and see how it applies to me first. I'm not afraid to do that, and I'm not afraid to confess that at all. We all have stuff we're working on here. I think it's important and most necessary to understand that everybody is here to do something. Some people just sit and be sweet. Other people come and irritate. Other people make a big name for themselves in the world. Some people don't have so much money. Some people have a lot. The world is balanced. It's necessary. It's most necessary. Yes. So I look and I say, is everything balanced in my life? I found a few places in me that I could balance out a little bit more. So I intend to do that because I'm working on me. I'm appreciating me. I'm appreciating my life here. I want my life to matter to me. I want not for anybody else. I want my life to matter and to be everything I chose before I got here to experience and maybe more. Let's lift one another up. Everybody's doing their work in a balanced way. Everybody's here doing something. I think the way we see people in the world, one of the things that's really been on my heart since I was a little kid, as a matter of fact, I remember a song I wrote a long time ago. I think I was 12. It was called Tell Me Lord. And this, what the song was. It was a simple little song that I wrote asking God why there was division in the world between colors. And I've never understood that. We are the human race. We are the human race with many faces And every face is beautiful. Every soul is beautiful. Every soul, no matter what color, what religion, what country they're from, every soul is an extension of all that is. The source, God, of all that is. I think we need to get balanced in our thinking about that. For one, I appreciate culture. I always have. I think it's fascinating and amazing. And I like to partake in different ones, taste the different foods, learn about the cultures. Oh, I think it's amazing. You know, that's one of the big things that we, humanity, have to address. We need to get that balanced in us, to understand that we are all one race, we are humanity. I think once we learn how to stop the division and really appreciate everybody and see them as souls, souls here experiencing life, that's when we'll heal on a greater scale. That's all I have for you today. I hope you're enjoying your Tuesday. I hope you are unpacking the things that come your way and see them for what they really are. Understand that the things that come and that feel abrasive, the ones that hurt, step back, look at it, ask yourself. I know this comes out of my mouth a lot, but it's so helpful to look at it this way. What is this trying to show me? What in me is bringing this to me? Look at it that way. I know initially it don't feel so good. Initially you want to strike out. Initially you want to say something harsh or whatever, retaliate. But don't create a cycle. And if you're in that cycle, haven't you had enough? So I hope you're looking at your life a little differently. I hope you're seeing things for what they really are. I want you to really, really look and say, love comes in all kind of forms. This soul loved me enough to come and imitate the hell out of me. I'm grateful. Now I'm going to step back and I'm going to see what in me attracted that. For what reason? There are many reasons. I hope you're doing something you love. I don't care if that day all you do is lay there and look at the stars, or lay out there in a chair and soak up some sun, or read a good book. Get yourself used to feeling good. That raises your vibration. That will bring the synchronicities. What are synchronicities? Things that when you're in alignment with who you truly are and your soul's purpose, things will pop up. I hear a lot of people say, well, that's not what I wanted to do in life. That's not my purpose. Well, maybe that will lead you to it. There's a lot of road signs on the roads when you're traveling. Their guidance direct you to different routes. Doesn't mean you get from point A to point B just like that. So follow the roadmap. Follow the synchronicities. The synchronicities come when you're in alignment. Get happy. Get happy about something. All right, so now I'm going to enjoy my coffee. The sun is shining today, my favorite thing. And the birds were chirping this morning, and I love that. So I am going to go back in my chair for a little bit, finish my coffee, listen to the birds, and appreciate the sunshine. So today, smile. Ask yourself, am I balanced? Am I balanced? What could I balance out better? My name is Nioka Lynn. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Namaste.